Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Ryujin once more. And let me check my levels. There we go. That's probably better. Ryujin back once more with more Alice Through the Unity. So we're finishing up the Ryujin quest today. I'm pretty sure we're going to get to the end at this video. Without much ado, we're going to just head on. As you may recall, we have to go get back a shipment of some mineral that they're making for the protection portion of the neuroamp they're going to insert into my head. So that's the plan right now. I got to go out to this planet and find the Rothsite shipment that's gone missing, figure out why it went missing so that we can make sure it never goes missing again. So that's our current dealio. All right. My ship. All right. Now we will have combat on the other side. I should probably get a helper. Doesn't have enough fuel. Go to Wolf. Well, let's fix this. Yeah, we'll do that. And then let's do it this way.
It's a beautiful day to be alive.
Our tiny tin can of fragile humans has survived
Good day,
being
Captain.
hurtled through space once more.
And there's my target. Down we go. That is one of my favorite ships that I made right
Beginning
there.
landing cycle.
I call it the Petard. Which hopefully made you think, hoist by your own petard? Because that's what it is. Okay, here we are. Let's get a companion to join us for this lovely fight. What do you want?
I hope Core doesn't get too much underfoot.
Yeah, we'll take you, cowboy.
The Freestar Rangers. So how'd you feel wearing the badge? Yeah, on the outside, the videos make it all look so straightforward. But actually doing the job is... Me, I never cared much for being a ranger. Too many of them try to force the world to be only black and white when it's anything but. Take Ron Hope. I mean, the guy's a legend. Before him, Polvo was a desperate, depressing place. Everything he did was to keep his people employed, to keep Hope Tech standing in a backstabbing world of megacorp politics. Sadly, it is. Tough calling what to do with Ron Hope. Taking his hush money wouldn't have set right with me. But I wonder what's gonna happen to Hopetown without him. Fingers crossed. As much fun as it is being a ranger, there's plenty of mysteries left in the good old mill.
Come on, give me the tickle.
It's good to be out and about. I'm always up for adventure, friend.
Did you want to discuss something?
Yeah, I want to discuss how to use the passageway.
There is no one I would rather see right now. Hello, love.
Of course you can. This is why I keep you around. It is only a matter of time before we come. Then I shall be sure and tell you more often, darling.
Can I help?
Can you help? No. All right, Sarah, but you know, you just ain't got it going on. You're too much of a bitch. What am I working on right now? Let's see. Got pistols. Got lasers. Oh, I can pick that one up. Maximum armor. See, I need those. I need that. That's maxed. Particle beams need some. We need 100 kills, 99 more. So that's what we're going for. Particle beam kills. Okay, what do we got over here? Something flashing at me. Anything here? Energy weapon, we'll take that one. I'm maxed. No. 350 more points and I can go to level 3. Down here. Cellular regeneration. Whether naturally recover from injuries. Like bleeding and stuff. And we'll worry about that one later. This is the one I want to get to. I could right now. Trigger the body's natural healing ability. Slowly unlock, or slowly regenerate health outside of combat. Do that. Alright. Hello, boys. Mama's home. And more of you? I need a handle. Mostly inside, huh?
Secure the area. You're not authorized to be here.
Sam's shooting somebody.
Yeah, it'll take more than that.
Alright, let's go in. They didn't want us over here, obviously. I don't know why there's nothing there. What's up here? He said the tower. Oh, secure access. You wanna mess with me, do you? I guess I'll wipe out your whole crew. There's a door here somewhere.
Opening fire.
Oh my. Come on.
Right distraction. We got them all.
Everything's blurry. Got hit in the head.
Where'd he go?
Don't tell Cora about this one.
It's over.
It's another one. Down below, maybe. Well, gotta check these guys. Always take their ammo. Hey now. Anything in there? Nothing really worthwhile to be on. The guy is back here somewhere. Up on top, down below, somewhere. We gotta go over here. Open that. I'm sure it's worth money. Here we come, Bubba. No more waiting.
Does it bring anything back for you? You were a miner, right? Hats off. Looks like a hard life.
Let's go. Come on.
Get in position. Soldier down.
I don't think we're alone. Locks must hate you.
They do. I only have to nick you and you go down. You understand that, right, boy? Down here, huh? Ooh, Wakizashi. Sure, why not? Nothing in there. There's the ramp down. I don't think we need to go down, though. Right? Could go down.
Target reacquired.
Impact grenades I like. superior spacesuit. Superior balance pack and a superior space helmet. Got a full superior set. That's pretty good. Might put that on display as a trophy. Did you fall down? Oh well.
Enemy flip. Attack.
You need something?
Neutralize the target.
Head shit, damn it! Man, the galaxy's too big to be stuck. I might have what you need. Guess we're done. Grisly, but part of the job.
Grenade out.
Oh, an advanced Kodama. We'll take that. Sorry, I had an interruption earlier. I probably heard the whole thing. I'll see if I can cut it out, but I doubt it. Forgot I was recording. But I can cut it out. I don't want that. Negotiator. All right, let's see. get a new note. I did not. Someone might have one. Let's look. No note. No note. How about a pad somewhere? I don't see one. Note here. Contract orders. Advanced Clifton and Superior Helmet. Alright, let's head for the barn. Let's read the orders first. Notes, contract, orders, the clinic. Leave no witnesses. Okay, so we had like 5 minutes or so of my wife's interruption and me having to get the bandage off my foot. So we're actually doing pretty good on time. So we're going to the clinic. But first we have to dump our stuff. So wolf. Gotta get rid of this contraband. Because, you know, if they want to hand me money, I'm going to take it. Let's face it. I may not have done much of that up to now. I can't really remember what her thing was regarding contraband. I have a thing with each of my characters. Will I pick it up? Won't I? There's actually should be a third option. Pick it up and turn it in.
Docking procedure is complete.
But that's not an option. I'm sure they couldn't figure out how to do it with the scanning for it. But there should be a way that you can bring it down and turn
How
it
can
in.
I be of service, Captain?
Looks like this place has seen better days.
If there's anything I can do for you, please say the word. You won't find a better offer on.
Because you're the only place on the station to buy stuff. Alright, harvested organs. 10,000 credits. And sentient adapters. Close to, it was 9,600, 9,200, something like that. Cool.
Space.
Now,
If you're ever in New Atlantis, mind putting in a good word?
I ain't putting in no good word for you. You're dumb. Travel to the clinic. You're probably saying, how did you do that? You were still docked. Well, if you do it while you're not in the seat of your chair, you can do a fast travel. Which is what I did, which doesn't require me to put things in a grav drive and all of that stuff, so.
Ship's docked. Let's go.
Good day, Captain.
This area's off limits.
An outbreak?
Confidential, dude. There you go.
Sean, I don't want to go over this again. I'm tired, all right? Just not today.
You can't be okay with this, though, right? You took an oath, and I'd say this is a firm violation.
Look,
Hey, who let you in here? In that case, you'll want to speak to Dr. Lane.
I'm not ruining my career over this. Excuse me, but this is... Heh, checking up on us? What do you want? Of course you do, because daily reports simply... The third group, like the others, failed to... Sean and I are hopeful we'll be able to revive this... Well, you'd be the first from Infinity. Now, anything else? Good. I specialize in neurosurgery. Not, it's on the table. It's all yours. Anything else? Then we're all in a lot of trouble. This means everything we've done here at the clinic. Good. Now, if you'll excuse me, work to do.
All right, you got my shipment, and we're out of here.
They always tell you this could happen, you just never believe it.
In a place I can fast travel. So I'm going to return to Vima. Try to send back Sam back to
Welcome
his
to
place.
Freestar Space. We're gonna do a quick scan for contraband, and you can be on your way.
No contraband on ship.
That's all we need. Enjoy Neon.
Not like you could stop me. Because I'm badass. Let's do this first.
Your ship is way bigger than Dad's.
I'm
Nice to see you.
Where's Sam?
How's it
What
going?
do I owe this pleasure?
Here, this is for you. Then, surprise, I spotted it on... Hey, I'm gonna pick things... I'll keep my eyes peeled. Any day you make it through is a victory in my book. Till we meet again.
Hey, how are you?
I can't tell you that because you're just a kid. Ow, ow. Sorry, my toe is spasming. R&D. Rehearsal and disturbance.
Got my eye on you.
You should use both of them.
Nice to catch you in the office.
We're wasting time.
Is that my beautiful shipment? You were right about this one. Looks like it. Now, I shall excuse myself.
So, what did you... I knew something bad had happened. Were there any survivors? Good. I may not condone murder, but I refuse to have sympathy for especially after massacring. Now, I also had a report that you were spotted at... Dr. Lane. Were you able to determine... Human trials? Without even completing his product? Oh, Lucas must be insane. I'll make sure Yuko's team extracts between hiring Ecliptic and unauthorized human trial. And with the Rothocyte secure? Exactly. Without the Rothocyte, head up to the executive floor and speak to Dalton. I've called a meeting.
It's good to see you again.
All right. Some quick killing and mayhem, and then back to the corporate environment. Sound like fun? I guess there wasn't really a lot of mayhem. Just a bunch of dead Ecliptic. I really need to unburden my inventory here soon.
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
Good. You're right on time. I reevaluated all the evidence. It took every resource I had, but the final answer is clear. Ularu is the mole.
Of course she is. Don't be ridiculous.
Yes. You made the right call. I've briefed Masako and discussed her plans on handling this. While we both agree Ularu is guilty, for now, we lead everyone to believe that Good. Masako has tasked Ularu with writing the program. We believe she'll take the chance to incriminate Masako within the program. So you will be tasked with the assignment to infiltrate Infinity. So before you... Good. Once Ularu believes she's proper... Now...
That's a tender meeting. Oh, I'm dressed for it too. Look at that. See? Well dressed.
We called you all together to discuss we discovered a mole.
You've got to be kidding me.
Just don't tell me it's Vina.
Before you speculate any further, the guilty party is Imogene Salzo, much to my dis...
Dalton, how does something like this happen?
Imogene is highly trained. We demand the best.
I may have well-trained operatives, but security is your This is a huge fail.
I accept the responsibility, but let's not forget, the mole has already been exposed and dealt with.
Of course, thanks to another of my... Watch me.
Imogene's been dealt with, so bickering is pointless. All I care about is reacquiring our property.
Vina is completing the internal neuroamp prototype as we speak. Our operative will receive the implant, infiltrate Infinity L... I have it on good authority. The experimentations they've done to replicate the missing pieces of our work have resulted in fatalities.
I can't imagine the mess their legal department has on their hands.
If I may make a suggestion, we should give this... It's the best neutral method of...
That'd make my job easier.
David it is, then.
Masako, the internal neuroamp is ready.
I hope you're ready for this. And that's precisely. Vina will be waiting for you in the neuroamp division. Once you're done, meet me in my office.
Hello. No. You don't identify yourself any better than that, you don't get a call.
Are you sure you're okay? You left pretty fast.
I'm fine.
Double check those measurements are right. Anesthesia always makes me nervous.
You are currently I've already checked them 4 times.
Ah, here's my lucky candidate. Yes, I always... Now, just a few details before we begin. I'll be making a small incision in the back of your... The whole procedure should only take 3 to 4 hours with little to no downtime afterwards.
Did I not just say I quadruple-checked the numbers?
You know I'm just giving you a hard time. Besides, I've got to make sure my patient is... You're gonna be fine. All I'm saying is that you're in good hands. Now, just lie down on the table.
This unit does not possess advanced surgical capabilities.
All right, let's get this party started. Well, well, look who's finally up. The operation was a success, obviously. Once you're able to refocus, let me know how you're doing. Hey. There. So, how are you feeling? You look good? Yep, that's me every morning. But the whole point of this is just a couple quick notes before using the internal neuroamp. First, you can only influence one, and second, the effect is temporary. Now that's something to talk to the drone engineers about. Now let's test this sucker out. DeMarcus. That's the spirit. DeMarcus loves being hands-on and experiencing things on his own. It's probably why he's the second most. Just head up the stairs nearby to the observation deck.
Warning. This unit is not suited for addressing mental health concerns.
Oh my god, that was incredible. What was it like?
Wow. How to describe it? 1 minute I was excited about seeing how the experiment would go. The next, I had a brief moment of disorientation and figured I must have lost my train of thought.
Develop up here
It
anyway?
felt eerily natural. And yes, I admit it, just as you predicted.
I knew it, I knew it, I knew it! I can hardly wait to finish writing up my latest dissertation. And you owe me 100 creds.
I'll be keeping myself under constant surveillance now. I'm curious if any other side effects may manifest.
I'm sure the execs would lose it.
So, tell me all about it. How did it feel? I'll take that as a no on the side effects. And that toy you love so much is very powerful.
Yeah, toy is hardly the word I'd use it. It really was fascinating how it's truly remarkable tech. Not at all. But I can imagine if I... We'll definitely be running some more tests in the future, though. So... Those are the kind of edge cases that I let the board work out. Obviously, tech like this is going to come with its fair share of red tape. When it comes to your job, you bet it does. Besides, the neural... If a subject's morals or beliefs in something are strong enough, we still see points of failure. That being said, it's been interesting.
Okay. As much as I'd love to go over the details and it sounds like you have an assignment.
You want to chat? Find DeMarcus. He's always willing to talk.
This deal could be huge. Good, you're here. Now that you've been outfitted with the internal neuroamp, it's time to put that tech to work. We're sending you into Infinity LTD. Lucas Drexler is about to learn exactly what... And wish he shall. Every day. All right. You have two options for this assignment. Option A, you gain entry through their maintenance access on the roof. Option B, we give you an assigned identity and arrange a meeting for you. As long as you're prepared when the time comes. Now, depending on your preference, you'll either find yourself in the maintenance hallway or the marketing department. From there, you have 3 targets. First, you have Lucas Drexler's computer, located in his office on the executive floor. Second is Faye Sengsavan's computer, in research and development. And third, you need to obtain the prototype they are working on, also in R&D.
As you can see, you've several floors to traverse. So I hope you're prepared for an adventure.
That's what we're counting on. Now, I had Ularu create a program that you need to run on both Lucas and Faye's computers.
You see, once we expose Infinity LTD, all of their data, we only want the public to know about their mercenary hires and unauthorized human trials. But Project Dominion, I've created an overseer program that will gather all the evidence we need. Please do. No, we don't want to mess on this one. A body count will only distract from what... Simon Ryujin provided some useful info on how to evacuate civilians from the building. Infinity's maintenance crew is understaffed. It's only a matter of time before pressure gate... Once that pressure becomes too much, every floor in the building is going... Simon was able to get a passcode for you to access their system's computer, so you can force the heating system to fail. My thoughts exactly. We're also issuing you an operative. It should help reduce their ability. These suits are typically reserved for the senior rank. And that's what we're hoping for.
Once you've run the Overseer program and obtained the prototype, your final step is to deliver the... If he asks questions, feel free to give him just enough information. SSNN is used to anonymous tips. They'll do whatever... You and me both. So, Good luck, and be sure to report directly back to me when you return.
Here's Simon's passcode, your operative suit, the Overseer program, and your cover identity. Your cover ID card is encoded with roof entry and elevator access. Don't screw this up.
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
I hate waiting. It's just more time to doubt myself.
They know how to make a client feel welcome up here.
I've been waiting here for ages.
Do you have the program? I'm certain Ularu won't pass up this opportunity. So, let's take a look. Aha. The decryption's hit a snag. There's definitely something here. This is exactly what we needed. According to this code, Ularu intended to plant false evidence that would show Masako was working with Lucas. The moment you launched the Overseer program, a series of fabricated communication files would have been uploaded to the Infinity LTD network. One of them even frames Masako for encouraging Lucas to push for early human trials. I'm going to copy the necessary files off this slate and issue you a new one. I want to keep this one intact, so Alaru can't dispute it. All right. Now, we finally have the... Yes. I'm looking forward to putting this all behind us. Without that falsified evidence, Ularu is in for a big surprise. I fully Here's the new slate with the revised oversight.
There's short circuits on his dialogue. It's taking a long time.
Don't cause any trouble.
Let's see. Why don't I have a helmet on? What am I wearing that has that off? That's put stuff in my bag. Oh. Now, if we put this on, and go out and look at this, I still have a Predator suit on. But if I want my stuff to go low, I use the suit. I take the Predator suit off and my stealth is higher. Okay, I get it. So when we get there, we'll do that. Where am I going? Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. New Atlantis. Gotta check, make sure I don't have any resources in my bag, too. Not that I can't carry it all. I just
Understood.
What the what? And my ship is not here. Oh, there's my ship.
Pardon.
Pardon.
Hello.
Hello. And let's see, we want to make sure that resources, which are, got a lot in it, 140 tons, or whatever those are, 140 pounds? I don't know. Whatever. Look at all my wilbies. All right. And we're going. Here. Now, give me the end location, not the beginning location. Jeez Louise.
You will be scanned as you enter the city, please. Okay.
I feel like starting them.
Hi, how are you doing?
You look like someone who...
How are we doing on time? We are at an hour. So I gotta finish this within 10 minutes to really stick to my goals. Alright. So, we want to go over here and up to the roof.
Can we run through it one more time?
Sure, go ahead. I don't even want them to know I was there. They will just be missing what they have. Alright, now let's fix this all up. We're going to take this off. We're going to take this off. I should really take this off, but I'm going to leave it on because I might need a boost pack. Go here. We're going to put the helmet on. Doesn't do anything, but I'm going to put it on just for the look. Because, you know, it looks good, right? There you go. And looking at these, maybe I should be holding this one and knocking people out with it. When I need to. Let's try that, alright? And then just review. I have Sense Star stuff and Void Form, my two stealth ones. We'll start with Star stuff. You can see that on the bottom right now.
Gas leak detected.
essential personnel must evacuate the building. Please find the nearest exit and contact emergency services.
All right, let's see what we can do here. We're gonna go down at least one level. And that is the building I need to get in, or the place I need to get into. Right there. Windows. No roof exits. Oh, there is a roof exit right there, huh?
Area's clear.
Let's see, I need,
The hell was that? I'll get the alarm!
damn it. Okay, need to pause a minute here. Alright, so I'm back, and I went back a little bit, so we're going to start back from here and see if we can do this without getting caught, because it's way better that way. So, here we go. It's a trap.
entry detected. All non-essential personnel must evacuate the building. Please find the nearest exit and contact emergency services.
Gotta wait. False alarm.
Where's the fucking ID card? I forget.
She's over here! This is pointless!
Gotta be a card here somewhere. I'm probably just missing. You're all going, it's right there. Might be the wrong room. Somewhere over here, there's got to be a card. So I just have to get to the place where the card is without setting off a plethora of alarms. Just that back door. Stunned. I don't think the people I stunned have the cards, though. I think it's on one of the desks somewhere. I thought it was up there. Most everybody's knocked out. This guy on the other side of the door with a card that I don't have. Yeah. Not going to that gas. The card's got to be somewhere. I swear it's upstairs. In here. No card. I am not seeing the card. So it can't be up here. They're still laying down. They are. Good long stun on this thing. Oh, here's a workspace. Got a card in here. I don't see a card. I must have picked it up somewhere.
We've got to hit the alarm!
No one left. No one left. Alarm's disabled. Take that. And yeah, I'm stealing it. There's a magazine. There is somebody left out there.
Target identified!
Lousy shot, wouldn't I? I got a cough now.
Stand down immediately!
But I have done it. Now we go up to SSN net, right? Injector. Snake oil. Let's see. Go over here. Take off the helmet. Put on Neva's. I like that one. We'll put that one on. And we'll change to a regular gun. And a pistol. Don't I have a pistol? I have that one. Oh, there we go. That's a pistol. Oh, let's see, make sure my... That's for set for hide. And that's it for hide. Okay. So I should be in the gray outfit. There we go.
Yeah?
Yeah?
You can't go in. You just can't.
Do you have a story for me or not?
David's my friend. He writes me.
I hate to break
It's
it to you,
important
but his
that the
PA
people
is
of the
one who
United
handles
Colony.
cards and
Can I help you?
Mr. Barron's a very busy and important man.
But I came all this way.
Listen, I might be able to...
All right. You've got my attention. What's this so-called story about?
You are the best!
All right. I'll take a look. I don't suppose you want to tell me how you got this evidence. Of course. I just hope... Is there at least a name I can cite as my source? Why am I not surprised? As long as the evidence is adequate... Now, if you...
Please tell me you're not here to see Mr. Barron.
Lately, I've been getting these rashes under my thighs, and I think it's changed. From the pilot. I've been thinking.
Listening to the Settled Systems News Network.
Don't cause any trouble.
Current rank 2.
I've yet to hear anything of note on SSNN. Let's hear your report. Good. David won't be able to resist a story like this. He'll do some preliminary confirmations, which will be enough to get the broadcast out to the public. And how did the neuroamp perform? I thought it would be. So now it's just a waiting game for SSNN to break the news. Once the story airs, we have another board meeting scheduled to decide how to handle Infinity. Go ahead, Maeve.
The SSNN broadcast has started. Shall I patch it through?
Yes, thank you.
Infinity Ltd. and Lucas Drexler are currently under investigation for a number of violations, including murder for hire, unauthorized human trials, and corporate theft. Authorities representing the UC and the Freestar Collective have been dispatched to a consolidated mining station and the clinic. Both locations are believed to hold numerous victims. Drexler's motivation appears to be an attempt to launch a new product based off stolen information from a competitor. The details on the project itself and the competitor have yet to be confirmed. This has been David Barron for SSNN.
Perfect. This exposure puts Infinity right where we want them. The meeting will begin momentarily, but Infinity's net worth is about to hit rock bottom. So this gives us the Quite right. The truth is, we'll be making evaluations. We'll shed any employee. By incorporating Infinity, we eliminate a competitor. That's certainly our hope. Any employee. Which is why I'd like you to talk to the board. There are several who might disagree, and... I know you can as well. So now, you'll find most of the board members in their... We'll need at least 50% of the vote to go out. I trust you'll get it.
I've got my eye on you.
Did Masako send you to try and convince me to acquire Infinity LT? Our public perception is good enough, if you ask me. The internal neuroamp gives us the power to crush our competitors. This is exactly why Masako's... Oh? It'd be unlike her to not fully exploit an advantage. Well, it does make Ryujin look good. And we do gain a white... You're oddly right about this one, Op. I guess you are worth keeping around. As long as everyone has Ryujin's best interests in mind. This should make for an interesting meeting. You and me both. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
You operatives really will. Just the person I wanted to see. I want to get all the details locked. An efficient exchange, then. You've had the chance to encounter members of Infinity LTD throughout. Do you think they're worth redemption? And why? Saving the jobs of thousands is it's a financial burden. This is true. Infinity never had the financial resources to match our salary offers. Getting what few capable employees they have at half the salary we typically pay here could have major payoffs in the long run. Next question. What is your opinion on how Masako handled the mole situation? And why do you feel it was well handled? Please note I'm not disagreeing. Being prepared for anything is a great asset, one that Masako excels at. I appreciate the insight. I suppose I should ask if there's anything I can do for you, considering how helpful you've been. It's only dangerous to those who can't afford one, hence the added... I think we all know how averse I am to chaos. Finances are my forte, so you make a good point. Our competition has yet to truly master neuroamps, but the possibility is there. It's a risk I am unwilling to take. At this time, this has been rather enlightening for me.
Ooh, look at that. Your surgeon. And how's my favorite patient doing? Not seeing... Reminds me of my I assume you're joking, right? So, tell me what you think of the neuroamp. I hope you're not actually suggesting that this is groundbreaking. Fine, fine. Make your case. I can actually see how bad that could get. Well, this conversation's made me... But you're right. In a perfect... It is. It really is. For years, I never stopped to consider if it was right, or what it would mean. I guess it'll be up to a vote either way. It's not on the meeting agenda, so I assume we just have to hope the others will see reason. So the next question is, what will the fate of Infinity Ltd be? That's what I'm hoping for. They may be the underdog, but... Well, this has certainly been the most interesting... All we can do now is look forward to the meeting.
Is Masako checking up on me to make sure I'm on her side? Well, you can let Masako know to rest easy. It just so happens that her agenda lines up with mine. We just need to grab Infinity Ltd while it's got the... I'm all about free PR, especially when it's... I'm sure I can squeeze enough goodwill. All right, I suppose you've earned it. So let's hear it. The possible backlash on tech like this. However, the internal neuro, it's not an opportunity you just walk away from. You're right. The moment you violate your customers, even worse, you push them into the hands of your competitors. Well, it seems your talents really do stretch beyond just being an operative.
If only there were more hours in the day. Well, if it isn't my favorite opera. You heard correct. I've every reason to believe that Infinity Ltd is the Pandora's box of corporations. All right, I could use the entertainment. Tell me why Infinity is a good asset. A certain amount of confidence during the negotiations would go a long way in this situation. Definitely a point worth considering. Huh. Well, what do you know? I think you just convinced me. Talent like yours belongs in the courtroom. Are you trying to add to my stress right now? First off, if I find out you used that device on me, I will tie you up in court on whatever... Second, that tech is one... I'll do whatever I can to make sure... Well, I'm both glad and surprised to hear the one person who has one say that. Masako is lucky to have you at her disposal, you know? You may be the greatest asset aside from... This exchange has been surprisingly insightful. But now, I really do need to get back to my notes.
This meeting should prove to be very interesting. I assume Masako briefed you on her... Good on you. If it were up to me, I'd have shut down Project Dominion. I knew it was a grave security. You read my mind. Plus, if we vote to acquire Infinity Ltd, we're about to... The last thing I want to deal with are any more incidents this new neuroamp might cause. I imagine we're looking at months of work. Infinity LTD. I only hope that Masako and the others... Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some preparations to make. We'll be announcing Ularu's termination of employment at this...
All right, everyone. As you all know, we've successfully exposed Infinity Ltd's botched human trials and murder for hire through SSNN. The public is demanding their leadership, namely Lucas Drexler, face trial, and he's probably writing his resignation as we speak. Ryujin will be launching a statement, but I believe now is the perfect time to acquire Infinity Ltd.
Believe it or not, I agree. The acquisition has risks, and it's going to create a lot of work for all of us. But the overall payoff will be worth it.
That and Infinity Ltd's current situation makes them more affordable than ever.
Arguments? None? Excellent. Moving on, then.
I think what we're all overlooking is what led us to this situation to begin with. Yes, our security was compromised. But considering in fact, I propose that Masako be removed from CEO altogether.
Ularu, this isn't a line you want to cross.
And considering you're the mole, if anyone...
Hold up. Are you saying you lied to us?
Dalton, the last meeting we had, you distinctly said Imogene was the mole, and she'd been dealt with.
Do you even have any proof to back up this outrageous claim?
Of course we do. The malicious code you hid on this slate to upload incriminating evidence against Masako onto Lucas Drexler's computer.
To put it bluntly, Ularu, you're fired. Security will hold you in your office until a proper exit interview can be done.
This isn't right. I should at least have the opportunity to resign.
And allow you to still be marketable to a competitor? I don't think so. This may be news to me, and I will be reviewing the evidence closely. But this isn't something you just get to walk away from.
Security, escort Miss Chen to her office and see that she stays put.
You'll regret this. All of you.
I believe the only regret would be trusting you to begin with.
All right, back to business. All in favor of acquiring Infinity Ltd?
Aye.
Good. Alexis, start drawing up the necessary documentation. Anyone have anything else they'd like to bring up? The internal neuroamp is a key component of Ryujin Industries' success. Why would we shelve it after we've finally perfected it? Pay attention.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but she's right. Regardless of the pros, the cons are too morally and ethically irresponsible to move forward with.
The moment the public gets wind of the true capabilities of this tech, we're gonna suffer severe backlash.
Very well. All in favor of shelving Project Dominion?
Aye. Nay.
Vina, prep Project Dominion for storage. Any other matters to bring forth? None? This concludes our order of business for today.
So much work to do.
You're looking interesting today.
Shelving the internal neuroamp. A fine point. But the truth remains. Lucas Drexler learned a... You've proven yourself to be quite... It's well earned. I truly appreciate the work you put into exposing Ularu. I can imagine it may have been a lot of pressure. My thought exact. Imogene's instincts were right. Now, as promised, I have your bonus. I hope you'll find it appropriate for all you've done. And I'm promoting you to senior op... It's well deserved. As for the details, I think someone back on the operations floor.
Supply chain disruptions in the Cheyenne system? Mr. Cho won't be happy about that.
I'm not going to miss Ularu. I can still see that smug look on her face.
You've certainly shaken things up around here. I still can't believe Ularu tried to frame me. An obvious misjudgment on my part. But now that's all in the past. It's time to get back to your typical day-to-day. And I'd say it's good to be back if I hadn't returned to a mountain of paperwork. Now, since you were new, you've been dealing with people, but most of our assignments are generated on the mission board. The board holds any available assignments that our techs have pieced together, and I've approved. Questions? No, but try to see that as an improvement, since I certainly do. The mission board is more efficient for both of us. I wish. Assignment approval isn't exactly riveting work. With your promotion, you've earned yourself an office, so whenever you're ready, you can find your own personal mission board inside. And the best perk of them all, you're free to make your own hours. Oh, and congratulations, of course. At this point, I wouldn't doubt it. Go check out the board, and if you have any questions, I suppose I can start up an open door policy, just for you.
Make it quick. I have a deadline.
Where's my office?
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
And there we have it. I have finished. I have access to the mission board, which will be on my ship. And I will try and trim this back a little bit to, you know, make the length a little shorter, but it probably won't be able to be trimmed back too much. It'll probably be about, I think this is about an hour and a half. I haven't looked, so let's see. We'll look right now together. It says 2 hours, but I have at least, maybe I'll whack it into 2 pieces. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'll just leave it the way it is, probably. Ends the Ryujin quest line. And, you know, I do have to do some editing to take off some things, but in the meantime, be excellent to one another. And if Ryujin taught me anything, it's proven that that can be, you know, a good piece of advice. And hey, peace out.